Hi friends, happy Monday to you. This Monday I'm going to play I Surrender All. It goes nicely with yesterday's church service about the perils of pride and not being too boastful or proud, but giving it all to Jesus. Surrendering it all to God is not easy. Many of us have struggled with the same decision. The author of this beautiful hymn, Judson Wheeler Van Deventer, definitely struggled. However, from his struggles came a beautiful hymn that shares the sentiment of so many. Van Deventer was born on December 5, 1855 in Dundee, Michigan, to a farmer, John Wesley, and his wife. Judson had an older brother, Virgil, and at least two younger siblings. At the age of 17, he accepted Jesus into his heart. However, he continued to struggle with surrendering it all. After graduating from Hillsdale College, he married Melissa Miller in 1880. Van Deventer lived with his in-laws and worked as a painter before teaching art in the public schools of Sharon, Pennsylvania. The couple had a daughter. They also had two sons. Over the years, Van Deventer mastered 13 different musical instruments, along with singing and composing music. He became very involved in the music ministry at the Methodist Episcopal Church he attended. He began to struggle with the call upon his life. He was torn between continuing his teaching career or leaving and entering evangelistic ministry. His friends greatly encouraged him to enter evangelism because of his fervent faith. He describes the day he surrendered. The song was written while I was conducting a meeting at East Palestine, Ohio, and in the home of George Sebring, founder of Sebring Camp Meeting Bible Conference. For some time, I had struggled between developing my talents in the field of art and going into full-time evangelistic work. At last, the pivotal hour of my life came, and I surrendered all. A new day was ushered into my life. I became an evangelist and discovered down deep in my soul a talent hitherto unknown to me. God had hidden a song in my heart, and touching a tender chord, he caused me to sing. Billy Graham credits Van Deventer with influencing his life and ministry. Reverend Graham wrote the following account, which was published in Crusade Hymn Stories. One of the evangelists who influenced my early preaching was a hymnist who wrote, I Surrender All, the Reverend J.W. Van Deventer. He was a regular visitor at the Florida Bible Institute in the late 1930s. We students loved this kind, deeply spiritual gentleman and often gathered in his winter home at Tampa, Florida for an evening of fellowship and singing. Van Deventer died in Florida on July 17, 1939 at the age of 83. He was buried in Maple Grove Cemetery in Dundee, Michigan. Have a great week.